Oh, let's have an honest conversation. I've been for a while now. I've not been active on social media. That's because a lot has been going on. I want to say that I'm grateful to God for all the good things that are happening in my life. It's like I'm just focusing and giving my energy too much to just one bad thing that's happening in my life. I have issues recently that came up that is happening. I really cannot talk about it because it's confidential and I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut, except I want to put myself in more trouble. But yeah, I can't talk about it. But honestly, nobody's going to shut me up. To be honest, like depending on how the situation ended, I will never talk about it. But if it goes south, it's biased, I'm not shutting up. Like I'm going to say everything. So for now, we're keeping our mouth shut. Let's wait for the final verdict. But anyway, that's by the way. I just want to share with you guys that I finally got my dream role. I've always wanted to be in HR. Part of HR I want to be in, I didn't freaking know. But I know that I want to work as a HR. Okay, I want to be in that industry and I finally landed my dream role. Your girl is officially a recruiter. Anyway, congratulations to me for landing my first role in HR as a recruiter. I didn't know I would go into recruitment. I thought it would be like HR advisor, HR learning and development, or inclusion and diversity member. I didn't know I was going to go into recruitment because I'm not such a good person when it comes to sales. Recruitment is like sales. You're literally looking for candidates, sourcing for the right candidates for a job role and all of that. But I was open to any of the HR industry. I was open to any. But again, I'm not even surprised because my first job was more like both recruitment and customer success. So my first role I did, you guys know about it. I worked for hiring consultant and customer success specialist a long time ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, for a few months. But now I'm working as a recruiter. I'm more like talent acquisition. I'm happy, okay? I'm happy I'm in this role. And again, I've always wanted to do it within the public sector and I'm still in the public sector. So I love it. I love this public sector vibes because being a recruiter in an agency or a private sector, I have no idea how it's going to be. I've seen a lot of TikTok videos and I know it's crazy. There's lots of targets and all of that. I can't work under pressure. I can work under certain pressure, okay? Not every pressure. Pressure to bring in candidate, count me in and out. I don't know who is watching this, but I have to be careful what I say on the internet these days now. Anyway, you guys know like I'm very open with you guys, but right this period I can't be open. You know, they've traumatized me. I'm traumatized. Now I'm being careful what I say on the internet. I'm not free, I'm not myself. Yeah, that's because of what's happening to me right now. If you live in Leeds, Manchester, Sheffield, Liverpool, Wakefield, or all the environment around Leeds, guess what? We are officially your new photographer.
We are a Nigerian couple who packed up our life in London
and carried our camera with us all the way to Leeds. We know family moments are everything. The smiles, the hug, the chaos, the love.
And those memories deserve to be frozen in time beautifully.
Next time your little one blows out birthday candles,
or you want to sneak in some romantic couple shots,
we'll be right here.
KorPhotography is now in your city.
Let's make your memories unforgettable. So in case you're seeing me doing no, I can't, it's not like I don't want to share, it's like I can't. So anyway, congratulations to me. I started my new role and I'm happy. I won't be traveling anymore. Like the travel to my previous work was mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially draining. So now the new role I got is close to my house, okay? So easy to commute. And I'm so interested in understanding how the UK recruitment work. I have an idea how it works since I've worked in recruitment before. I have an idea on how it works, but I worked in recruitment in private. So now that I'm working in public, you need to see the difference, okay? So please, I am not giving jobs. I don't give jobs, okay? I will share tips here and there, which is something I've been doing way before now, talking to you guys about job opportunities opportunities in the UK and how to position yourself. Life after ILR, nothing has changed, okay? So people that are saying, oh, I want to get ILR, I want to be... See, the only good thing about having ILR is like when you see latest immigration updates, you're not freaking out anymore. But your life remains the same, okay? Nothing has changed. What will change for you as the main applicant is the fact that you have the opportunity to work non-stop, to work in any organization. You're no longer tied to any employer, which is amazing, by the way. It's like freedom. Choose any job, any industry, any company without thinking of sponsorship. But with the current job market, it's hard to get a job. So that freedom you want to get a job, there are no jobs. The job market is so tight that, especially entry-level roles, if you are thinking of getting into entry-level roles, graduate roles, the competition is crazy. So the people who are getting it easy right now, who are enjoying the job market, I would say people who are getting it easy at experience level. So you have to be like mid and experience level to be landing jobs, okay? So you have to have been in your current occupation for a very long time. Maybe like you are from senior manager roles. So senior roles, managerial roles, you can still get a job because you are experienced. But entry level and graduate trainee roles, loads of competition. It's like they expect you to have 20 years of work experience already. So it's not easy, but the freedom that comes with ILR is amazing because you can work anywhere, but the bills are still the same. Literally nothing has changed, to be honest. You just know that you're no longer on a visa. That is it. It's not like you can just travel anywhere. You still need your passport to travel, and the fund that we spent to apply for our indefinite leave to remain is still shaking us. So if you are planning to get your ILR, okay, in future, you need to save your ILR money and save extra money to, you know, survive after ILR, because you're going to be spending so much in getting your ILR. We spent a lot in getting our ILR and spent a lot in moving. We moved from a fully furnished apartment to a non-furnished apartment. So when we were living in London, we had no property. So we had to buy everything that we own right now. We have to buy new mattress, new bed frame, have to buy wardrobe. And again, we have to buy for our room, our kids' room, and fridge, because there was no fridge. We have to buy fridge and freezer. We have to buy so many investments. We had to get a car. So we spent so much in a space of 2 months. And I was traveling to my work. It was taking so much money from me. I was spending roughly 600 to 800 pounds on transportation alone. It was crazy. So that's why I'm grateful I got this job. And again, not just getting the job, but getting a role I am happy about. So past few weeks, I've been in a very, very dark place. I've been in a dark place. And again, like I said, I can't go into details, okay? But I was being monitored. My social media was being monitored. I was being accused of things that I have never imagined in my life of ever being accused of in my life. You know, imagine somebody being accusing you of fraudulent things. Me that cannot even hurt a fly. Like, hey, I used to tell my friends that, look, if you commit any crime, don't tell me, because if I know someone, I don't know how to put it, I'm scared of doing the wrong thing. Like, I have so much anxiety that I cannot even leave my house without having proper plan, booking my tickets. Let's take, for example, you see tram. When people take tram, you know, it's open, you tap in. Before I enter any tram, I will look for the payment spot and tapping. Like, that's how extra I am. You see, anything negative, anything that is not legal, anything that is not legit, anything that will put me in trouble, I stay far away from it. I cannot, any criminal activity, I cannot do it. So imagine being accused for the worst, like me. So it really puts me in a very bad place. It was so bad that I had suicidal thoughts. I was like, I would rather unalive myself than being alive and watch someone accusing me of this. And the reason, again, I felt so helpless and so in a bad place is because the people who will be judging the case are not my people. They're not. So I already feel like it's not going to be done properly. I already know that because I'm already automatically a target, you know? So I didn't have faith, you know? I felt really vulnerable, helpless. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I was just like, just here, you know? I was not myself. Nothing was interesting. So I started knitting. In fact, let me show you guys my project. So because I was going through so much, I didn't know what to do with myself. Of course, my GP signed me off sick. Even though I was off sick, I was still in bed morning till night. Like I was just in bed 24/7 for 2 weeks. I didn't do anything, even cooking. So I started doing this. I made this bag as well. You see what depression made me to make. I made this bag as well. I made this 2 bag. They are crochet, they are handmade. I made another bag, I think. I can't find that one. Is it here? It's not here. Okay, I'm making sweater for my daughter. Okay, you know, I was just like being crafty. That was how depressed I was. I was so depressed that the only thing I could do was crochet. You know, is it resolved? No, it's not, but keeping my fingers crossed. The happy thing for me right now is that I'm no longer in that environment, so I don't have to see it, I don't have to hear it, I don't have to be with the same people who are accusing me of this stuff. So yeah, that's the only thing that is cheering me up. So I'm no longer in that environment. We'll never go back to the environment, never thinking of going back to the environment. But the problem is I don't want anything to ruin my records here in the UK. You all know about UK records. It's very important that you don't do anything that will affect your records here in the UK, as it can ruin things and opportunity for you. So I don't want someone who just hates me because to ruin my record and opportunity here in the UK, because that would be devastating. Yep, that would be so devastating. Another thing again I keep telling myself is like, you should be grateful. To me, I think it's minor. There are a lot of people in prison who have gone to jail for things they did not do, things they were accused of, and there was nobody to fight for them, nobody to invite them, to, you know, defend them. They had to go to jail for crime they did not commit and stayed in jails for years, and their life was destroyed. At least for me, I'm never going to be in jail. Whatever is happening is not going to land me in jail, which is good, but it might ruin my opportunity or might ruin my chance of, you know, building a solid life. You know how, again, because something will not land you in jail does not mean it will not land you in other kind of jail. Okay, it might ruin opportunities for you, chances and all of that. So, and because I know that, I'm careful. Like, plus I don't even have any thoughts. I've never in my life, even from home, since I was given birth to, I've never in my life been to police station. I've never in my life been accused of anything criminal or fraudulent ever in my life. I stay away from trouble. Like, I see trouble coming this way, I run. My anxiety is that crazy that I will never, for no reason, no amount of money, commit any crime. Like, I don't know about people, I just see money as an illusion. Money is an illusion. So when I see people doing crazy stuff to make money, I keep asking myself, do they not feel like this money will finish? For me, integrity, good name is way more important than money. When people say money bring happiness, I don't believe that crap. You can have money, millions, and you will still be depressed and sad. Happiness is within. No material things can give you happiness. It can give you comfort. Comfort is not happiness. You can be comfortable in your house and be sad. So I'm this kind of person that I know that there's no amount of money in this life anybody will make that they will get to the point of saying, oh, I have more than enough money now to sustain me till I die, so I'm not going to hustle anymore. No. Elon Musk is still hustling. Dangote is still hustling. Etodola is still hustling. All the rich people we know are still looking into things, are still hustling. That alone shows you that money is never enough. You're going to keep hustling, you're going to keep chasing the money for the rest of your life till you go 6 feet on the ground. So why should you go extra, commit crime to make that money that will still finish? That's my ideology around money. So now, me that have that thought of I don't value money as anything, being accused of wanting to take, of wanting to steal, that really broke my heart. In fact, it's not even what will happen to me after that is the problem. It's even being accused of it that really broke me. I'm like, me. Now, if you want to accuse me of something, not that. Accuse me of something else, like fit you're lazy. Like, accuse me of things I do. I don't see money, I don't see material things as anything. And when I see you, even when I try to grow friendship, I see that you're crazy about money. You can do anything, you can step up people because of money. I will cut you off. I've cut people off like that. You know, some people who they will anything to make them money, they will do it. They don't care if they need to climb on you, if they need to bury you or whatever, they will do it to make that money. People like that, I stay away from you, because if you don't value human life, human feelings, but you value money and material things over how how somebody will feel, you're not a good person, because what that person will feel will last longer than that money. You might make that money and spend it in 1 week, but you see that person you stepped on to get that money, that person will never forget how you made them feel. So why would you want to do crazy things because of money that is never enough? Like, I can't understand. So being accused of something like that, I'm like, it put me in a very dark place. I was depressed for weeks. I'm still sad. I'm coming off. I even had to go back on antidepressant. Depression is bad. Having suicidal thoughts is bad. And that made me realize that in this life, till I leave this earth, I'm gonna live my life for me. I'm not gonna care what happens, because one thing I realized is that no matter how you are, no matter how good you are, or how good you want to be, how you want to do the right thing, that will not stop bad things happening to you. No matter how you care about people, how kind you are to people, how helpful you are to people, that will not stop bad things from happening to you. No matter how prayerful you are, how committed you are to God, how faithful you are, that will not stop bad things from happening to you. I think the universe is designed that way. This minute you're happy, the next minute you're sad. But at the end of the day, I'm accepting the fact that life will always happen. Whether I am good or bad, life will always happen. It's how I put myself and how I try to get myself out of that darkest place. And I promise you guys that this will be the darkest place I will ever allow myself be again. Nothing anybody will ever do to me, say to me, accuse me of, will ever take me to this dark place. This place that I felt like taking my own life. Nobody will ever get me there anymore. I swear to God, when I was being told this, the only thought that was in my head was, Faith, get up and jump off the window. That was the only thing in my head. That was the only thing I was thinking of. Like, I'm being accused of this. Faith, just get up and jump off the window. Just jump. That was the only thought in my head when I was being accused of things I didn't do. I looked at the window, I'm like, it's locked. Imagine if that window was open. I'll never get myself to that dark place ever again. So I can't talk about it in details, but I'm just making this video that I'll be needing you guys. In case things go south, I'll be needing you guys. I'll be sharing my story and I'll be needing you guys, because this is going to be a serious battle and we'll need to back me up, share my videos, because when I will share my story, I need it to go viral. But depending on how the verdict comes out, I'll be sharing my story. I'm not going to be silenced by confidentiality. But till then, thank you guys so much. For those of you who called, who checked up on me, who tried to message me on Instagram, I know I did not respond. I just couldn't, because talking about it just made me even sad. I'm still not going to talk about it. So just send me your well wishes. I appreciate you. But trust me, when I need your support, I've never come to you guys for help or for support, but trust me, I will be needing you guys. A fight for me will be a fight for all, because if they can do it to me, they can do it to fellow immigrants, people like me, people my color. So I'll be needing you guys. But for now, let's keep our fingers crossed that they do the right thing. Anyway, thank you guys. Ciao.